My several worlds. Oh, hi there. You've just caught me reading a few of my favorite Reader's Digest condensed novels because I'm classy. Because I'm the guy in the GO-TeePee. And welcome to another discussion, or I guess the first discussion we've ever had, because honestly, I've never been this angry. First off, there's a red rose on my bourbon and shrimp plate. I mean, good help is so hard to find, but I know that most of you Americans understand the way that I feel. Because we're all suffering right now. And that's why the guy in the GOTP is going to tell it like it is. First off, let's talk about all this discussion going on in the White House and the Senate and the House and the Congress and all those people that we've paid all this money to do things for us that don't do anything. Well, I guess some people are going to get kicked out of their houses or possibly starve because the Senate has to go on vacation, and I totally understand. I mean, who wants to deal with these savages? I mean, the middle class. It reminds me of a story that I once read. It's called The Story That You Once Read by the guy that wrote the story you once read. And it goes something like this, and it's interesting. It says, once upon a time, there was this big government that was funded by this 70% of people that paid money into the system to have services and things like education and good police work and health care and things like that. And then all of a sudden the government was like, oh no, shame on you, because we need more money, because we need money because that's what we eat, and we eat money and we poop unemployment, and that's what government is. And I know it's scary, right? Especially when people start getting things like opinions. But either way, what happens in a system like this, what this fantasy book that I'm reading, written by someone that was probably elected to something, is the debate about the $600 of unemployment. Well, what you don't understand is that you've given these people this money and you've let them know what it's like to have a living wage where they can feed their families and pay bills and pay taxes. And well, now all of a sudden you're talking about taking it away, and it's not the disincentive to go back to work that scares you. It's the fact that these people know what it's like to actually live their lives without being a slave to the weekly grind and the paycheck that you've created for them. And so now, as a poet once probably said that I don't know who they are, your uppins will come. Get out there. Put a ballot between your legs instead of a bong or someone's hand. Put yourself in the position to do something, make a change. Otherwise, people like me are going to just eat shrimp and drink bourbon and complain about red roses for the rest of their lives. And honestly, there's a lot to complain about this shrimp. It's cold, Winifred! It's cold shrimp. Cock. Cock.